So I was thinking today about these two verses that Vedantists really love in the Bible, actually. The first, I think the most popular one is the kingdom of God is within you. And the second one is be still and know that I am God. I've heard both of those quoted so many times. So I was curious about it this morning because it came to mind while I was writing an email to somebody. And so I thought I'd go and look up the context of it. And it turns out to be in Psalm number 46. Psalms are in the Old Testament. They were written, it'd have to be more than 2,000. But anyway, so I'm going to read it. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of the city, it shall not be moved. God will help it when the morning dawns. The nations are in an uproar, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, and the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our refuge. He makes wars cease until the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I am exalted among the nations. I am exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Of course, we know from St. Teresa's visions and from many of the others that this city of the divine is within us, and that river of bliss, that river of peace, that river of stillness that he's talking about is the river that's established deep within, that river of life that flows from the unmanifest into this world, the manifest, the world of the senses that gets reflected back to us. And just the things that he writes there are really important in this time, to find your strength in that center. Find your ground there in the midst of the heart, in your inner relationship with that unchanging stability, that unchanging tranquility, that inner peace. Be established in it and be amazed at its power, that all of this world dances to the tune of that inner strength, that the manifestation of that inner self, that inner Atman. To know that this world's dream flows out of you, and that even as the kingdoms shake and the earth totters, even as the earth changes and the mountains melt, know that this divinity has no end, that it has been through eons of these changes, that stillness within the sages remains ever true and ever reliable, and that it exists within you. It's what you are. It's your very being. So don't let the changing, tottering senses in the world be alarming, be afraid. Don't lose your grounding thinking that all that you know will be upended, because all that you know may be and will be undoubtedly upturned, if not today, then tomorrow. It is that unchanging inner self, the experiencer of all these things, that is your support, that is your refuge, that is your strength. Find that place, spend time sitting in that place and enjoy the bliss, the strength, the comfort, the unchanging bliss, the tranquility, the contentedness of your real nature in these times. And let the world change around you. Let all of these things come and go. The singer there in that song is saying, what does it matter? What does it matter? It's one movie after another, through one body after another, through one eon after another. A nation rises, a nation crashes, the conflicts happen, but in the end, it is the beloved that stills the storm. It's the beloved that ends the wars until the ends of time. It's the beloved that provides the peace and the sustenance and the strength in it all. So count on that. How many countless scriptures promise you that you can? How many countless sages have lived lives that have proved it? How many stories of heroes through some of the most troubling and trying times have established that truth and have managed to love and to serve and to care and to give, even as the fires of the world ravaged around them. Be that person. Know that strength.